into the movies section where we always start with weekend box office numbers. And you are already writing down what appears to be a new recurring segment of the show where we determine who was right predicting your number one or how much money the number one movie would make. Is that what we said?
Yeah, I think it was the over under.
Okay. But yes, your number one movie this week, Den of Thieves 2 Pantera, which you correctly picked as the number one movie this week.
Yes,
It made just $15 million, which, as you've
just
indicated
half
here,
of what I predicted at 30 million.
yes, which is, as you indicated here, means that yes, it was below your prediction. So that means I take the win this week, but I feel like it's a fluke. This is such a small release, all things considered. I don't think anybody really cared. And sure enough,
I put -1 because I way overshot it.
fair enough. But yes, following that at number two is Mufasa the Lion King with $14 million. That's how narrow, again, just like last week, the margin was between one and two. So that's at 189 million domestic.
Probably cross the 200 next week.
It'll make it. It'll make it there. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is at number three with $11 million this week. That's already at 204, embarrassing Mufasa. Number four, Nosferatu, still here, $6.8 million this week. That's $81 million. That could be one of your rare art house movies to cross that 100 million mark and probably make its money back.
Yes.
Number five, Moana 2, still here. $6.5 million. That's at 434 million, just keeps on trucking.
Still keeps making money, but still behind Wicked 2 in full totals.
Yes, but notably, Wicked 2. Or Wicked, sorry, not Wicked 2. You said Wicked 2 and threw me off.
Yeah, I said because I said Moana 2, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Wicked also.
Wicked is no longer in your top five, as you see, but yes, still making money in the background.
Yes.
Right. Upcoming this week, what do we have competing for our number one spot? I don't
Two movies.
We have September 5 or September 5th. I believe on the radio ad it said September 5, but I don't love calling it that.
I don't like calling that either, but they don't
Okay.
add the TH, so it's not the fifth.
I think it's because it's not an that's the way Americans say dates as we say the 5th. I think
Yes.
internationally you often hear it without that suffix. So yes, this is the film that is a which Olympics is
The
this?
Munich Olympics,
Munich
where the
Olympics.
hostages
Yes.
were taken. This is told from the story of the sports news crew that was covering
Right.
the Olympics, who then
Yes.
had to immediately switch to covering the hostage situation.
Yeah. So a fascinating movie. We'll see.
Mhm.
Also out this week is One of Them Days.
This is the Kiki Palmer and SZA film,
Yeah.
which looks kind of hilarious. Looks very Friday-esque uh, to it because they're trying to get Kiki Palmer to a job interview to help him, and all the hilarity that ensues in trying to make that happen.
Hmm. All right.
Because
What do we
sometimes
think?
you just have one of them days.
Yeah. What do we think though? First off, do either of these movies take the number one spot?
Ah, I want to say one of them days will at least hit 10 million.
Okay.
At least I hope it does.
That's your number. So you think that's number one at 10?
I think it's low. Yeah, it's going
You
to be
think it's
another
that
low
slow this coming week?
compared to what's out there.
Um,
Yes.
all right, then I'm gonna take a risk here. I say that neither of these movies are your number one. I think Mufasa pops back up at number one because everything goes down, and I think it's narrowly above it at like 13. So I'm
You
gonna
think
take the
Mufasa goes from
over.
14 to 13?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the over on 10, but I'm going to also add I don't think it's either of the new releases.
All
I think
right.
it's a
So you got
slow
Mufasa.
week.
I got one of them days. We may both go 0-2 next week.
we'll, we'll find out.